Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Liz and I offer tips and tricks to help you level up your trading game. Today, I'll be sharing my trading journey with you. Why do you ask? Well, that's simple. I want to prove to you that you can succeed at trading regardless of your background and or experience. I'm not saying that I'm the perfect trader, but one thing is for sure. I'm good at what I do and now it's your turn to succeed. And I'm sure that this video will help you because trading isn't only technical analysis, it's also psychology. You see, I was born in a different country, speaking a different language, and then I found myself moving across the globe with my family. Like most kids, I spent my time playing, drawing, daydreaming in class when I should have been listening. It's not that I didn't care. I aspired to be the best at everything I did. But in reality, that simply wasn't the case for me. I was so shy that people actually asked my mother if I was deaf. Again, I tried so hard, but I simply couldn't manage. As the years flew by and I grew up, I pushed myself to do better. I had my own close circle of friends and I managed to get better grades, but no matter how hard I tried, I always failed math. It got to a point where I found myself all the way in high school and I was still failing miserably. I was convinced that I was doomed. I would even cry to my mom. It was really bad. I remember overhearing a conversation my brother had with one of his friends over Bitcoin, and I remember him talking about how valuable it is and how amazing it would be to have it. So of course, I had to Google, how do I get Bitcoin? I started spending my afternoons watching YouTube videos and overall learning more and more about finance. Only problem was I barely had spare change to my name. I never even considered the possibility that I could have even $50 in savings. Never mind investing or trading. Mostly because I told myself that I was bad at numbers. Like, come on, I'm failing math. How could I possibly work in finance? That same month, I got a dog walking job that eventually turned into a job at a smoothie bar, and so on. My point is, I started really small. I had no money, no savings, and absolutely no confidence. But the same day that I got my first paycheck was the day that I promised myself that I wouldn't stop until I made it. I would get up, go to school, watch trading videos on the bus to work 8 hours, and repeat. It was really hard, and there were so many times where I considered giving up. But I reminded myself that I don't want a regular job or a regular life. So I was forced to put in the work. It may seem like a motivational quote, but it was my reality. Every single day, I would wake up and do the maximum to get money. Little by little, I started investing. First in crypto, then I invested in Shiba Inu, made a times 10 but didn't withdraw. I only withdrew when it came back to the original investment, which made me barely plus 5%. I had all the difficulties you could imagine. I couldn't make any profits. I was really bad at calculating percentages and probabilities. But again, I refused to give up. I discovered binary options by coming across a miracle strategy on YouTube. You know them, a few indicators and a dishonest trader that promises you overnight success and a 100% win rate. I lost many times before I started winning. I'm talking about 70% of my monthly paycheck. It was only after 8 months that I actually started seeing some movement in my account. 8 months might seem short to you, but don't forget that it's 240 days when I was dedicating 110% of myself. Honestly, if I had a mentor, it would have been much easier and faster. But at that point on the internet, there weren't many people who were actually worth looking up to. So I came to the conclusion that I have to figure it out on myself. The more trades I won, the more motivated I was to eliminate all the limiting beliefs that I had in my life. My life did a complete 180. From working out to finding my personal style, confronting my insecurities, and graduating with excellent grades. I made it happen because I realized that success was a mindset. I ran into my math teacher 4 months ago and he didn't recognize me at all. I introduced myself and thanked him for never believing in me because that forced me to believe in myself and to stop procrastinating on my dreams. You could only imagine the look on his face. Now, I'm in the top 10 on Pocket Option, and I make a sum of money that I couldn't even imagine making 1 year ago. And I am beyond grateful. You always hear these inspirational stories of people who lose everything in their life and end up on top of the world. And I'm here to tell you that it can happen, but it's a painfully long journey. And that's why I decided to share my knowledge and experience for free so that others could learn from my personal mistakes and prove to themselves that they can do it. I didn't have a mentor, but now you do. You are free to trade with me, and all the links are in the description below. You will have the opportunity to copy my trades and my strategies for free. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to how bad do you want it? Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below if you like these kinds of videos so that I'll know if I should post more. Happy trading!